Welcome to Learn Now. Today we are going to discuss RRB previous year question science. Mycology is related to the study of. Mycology is related to the study of. Option A. Option A. Human cells. Option B. Fungi. Option C. Virus. Option D. Bacteria. So mycology is related to the study of fungi. Mycology is a discipline of biology that describes and studies a very vast group of organisms denominated as fungi. This group contains around 90,000 species. Fungi are very variable because they include both microscopic, such as mushroom tuftles and puffballs, and microscopic organisms. All of them share some common characteristics. Study of virus is called virology. The study of human cells is known as cytology, while study of bacteria is known as bacteriology. Study of bacteria, bacteriology. Ecology is a discipline of biology that describes the studies a very vast group of organisms. Study of bacteria is called bacteriology. Study of human cells is cytology. Study of fungus, mycology. Mycology. Okay. So let's move on to the next question. What is onerology called? Onerology study is about a scientific study of dreams. Onerology is a scientific study of dreams. Next question. Sericulture is related to silkworm cultivation. Sericulture is the process of cultivating silkworms and extracting silk from them. Toxicology is the study of poison. Toxicology is a scientific study of adverse effects that occur in living organisms due to chemicals. Toxicology is a scientific study of adverse effects that occur in living organisms due to chemicals. It involves observing and reporting symptoms, mechanisms, detection, and treatment of toxic substances, in particular relation to the poisoning of humans. So, toxicology is a study of poison. What is the study of fossils called? Study of fossils called paleontology. Study of fossils called paleontology. Paleontology deals with the study of fossils. What is the purpose of biosystematics? Answer: classification of organisms based on their evolutionary history and the establishment of their phylogeny on the totality of various parameters from old field of study. It is called biosystematics. What is biosystematics? Classification of organisms based on their evolutionary history and the establishment of their phylogeny on the totality of various parameters from all fields of study. It is called a biosystematics. Biosystematics aims to classify organisms from all field of study based on their evolutionary history and the establishment of their phylogeny on the totality of the standards. Basically, classification of living substances called taxonomy. Classification of living substances called taxonomy. What is a study of different type of tissues called? Is histology. Study of different type of tissues is called histology. What is epidemiology? What is epidemiology? This is a study of occurrence and spread of the disease in the large population. What is epidemiology? Study of the occurrence and spread of the disease in a large population is epidemiology. Epidemiology is a branch of medical science that investigate all the factors that determine the presence or absence of disease and disorders. Epidemic refers to an increase, often sudden, in the number of cases of a disease above what is normally expected in that population in that area. Outbreak carries the same definition of epidemic but is often used for a more limited geographic area. Pandemic refers to an epidemic that has spread over several countries or continents, usually affecting a large number of people. Which cell organelle is known as a suicide bag of cell? Answer: lysosome. A lysosome is a member-bound cell organelle that contain digestive enzymes. Lysosomes are involved with various cell processes. They break down excess or burn out the cell part. They may be used to destroy invading viruses and bacteria. The cell is damaged beyond repair. Lysosome can help it to be self-destruct in a process called a programmed cell death or apoptosis. Lysosome is known as a suicide bag of the cell. Lysosome is known as a suicide bag of the cell. So this is the last question. Thank you. No, okay, sorry. Which of the following organelle of the eukaryotic cell are also called suicidal bags? It is lysosome. What is the similarity between fermentation yeast and anaerobic respiration taking place in the muscle cell of humans? Answer is take place in cytoplasm. What is the similarity between fermentation in yeast and anaerobic respiration taking place in muscle cell of humans? It takes place in cytoplasm is similarity. The fermentation in yeast is a process with which yeast cell convert several derived sugars into ethanol and carbon dioxide. While anaerobic respiration in muscle cell of humans is a respiration in the absence of air. Both of these processes take place in cytoplasm, hence similarity exists between them. In the dash of the cell, pyruvate is formed from the glucose. In the cytoplasm of the cell, pyruvate is formed from the glucose. Selectively permeable membrane are those that allow penetration of only solvent molecule but not a solute molecule. Selectively permeable membrane are those that allow penetration of only solvent molecules but not a solute molecules. Selectively permeable membrane are a kind of biological or systematic membranes which allow or inhibits the movement of molecule or ions to others via osmosis or reverse osmosis. Be it selective permeable membrane or semi-permeable membrane, both allow the movement of solvent molecule to pass through them. Which cell organelle detoxifies toxins and drugs? Endoplasmic reticulum. Endoplasmic reticulum is a cell organelle which detoxifies toxins and drugs. Endoplasmic reticulum serve many roles in the cell, including calcium storage, protein synthesis, and lipid metabolism. Why are mitochondria considered as a weird organelle? Mitochondria is considered as a weird organelle because they contain ribosomes and DNA. Mitochondria are membrane-bound cell organelles that generate most of the chemical energy needed to power the cell biochemical reactions. So this is the last question. Thank you.